Hey, don't talk about it. Be about it. Don't talk about it. Be about it, man. All you ninjas want to run around here talking about loyalty, 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 this and that. What's pick a side? Man, we used to have rules like if I ain't known your ass for 10 years, I can't trust you as far as I could throw you. And then you could know a nigga for 10 years. Man, it's so many niggas in the hood that we grew up together 20, 30 years and niggas don't know each other's name. But then fought the whole other neighborhood together. It's weird, you know. I was talking to this gentleman at Hollywood Park the other day, last weekend, and I was asking him how could we unite the races and really get over all this hate and shit. And he was like, learn people's name. And I thought that was profound because the subject of this video is actually pertaining to loneliness. And I don't speak about uniting races because I'm lonely. I speak about uniting races because your family isn't always going to be blood. I'm talking about tribe right now. Finding people that resonate with your message. Y'all get together and y'all muse each other. Can you dig it? So loneliness. Feeling like an alien on another planet. You feel me? And we all are aliens, you know, but we're not extra, we're terrestrials and extraterrestrials, you know. They've looked in the blood and looked over all the atoms and how we're composed of, and they found cosmic dust. So we're definitely, you know, part of Andromedans and all these different reptilian. We have a reptilian brain, a mammalian brain, you know, but going back to loneliness. Technically, we're the only type that we have on this earth. Everything else is an animal, can be ate. So it's quite lonely being a human, especially in the vast vacuum of space. But imagine being a weirdo human with different thoughts than everybody else and coming down with some of your knowledge still. Loneliness. So who do you trust? Who can you trust? Where's the safe space? Where do you pledge your loyalty to? Do you pledge it to a frat? Do you pledge it to your family? Your children? Your parents? Your neighborhood? Where you pledge your loyalty, man? Because I done did it all. A job. Where you pledge your loyalty? Because I hate to tell you this, but all good things come to an end. So it's not as though like you prepare yourself with a cushion of hate, like I'm going to stay away from everybody. I have avoid and detachment issues. No, this is what the Bodhisattva is. He leaves society to go get enlightenment, but he comes back. See, y'all forget about that. You think that you can just go full hermit because you got hurt. Loneliness. I get it, brother. Sister. I get it. I couldn't even, the best way, if I'm being totally vulnerable, the best way I could explain my loneliness, it's an abyss. It's ever ending, never ending. And I have a few reasons, but we're not here to trauma bond. We're here to heal. Can you dig it? So loneliness. How do you get over loneliness? What you do is you identify your triggers. In AA, we call it HALT. So a lot of our triggers is hungry, H. Angry, lonely, or tired. Halt. And that is the truth for especially somebody like me who works a lot of night shifts, a lot of double shifts, always working since 7. Never had a break, really. I get a break when I get fired from a job. True story. So I'm enjoying my time with y'all, freezing the game. All I want you to understand is identify your triggers, especially as a black man, and we don't have to be out here trying to distract ourselves like everybody else. Because we got to be sharp. Because it's a war outside you ain't safe from. And what my boys say, it will not be televised. But this one will. It's going to be on your YouTube. But you're going to get it late. You already going to be dead, brother. Because you're not sharp. You ain't shot a fade in 10 years. You ain't did a push-up in 5. Don't let the loneliness consume you. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Okay? Some of y'all got fat backs like me. Don't allow yourself, when you hungry, to make bad diet choices. Because the solar plexus is your first brain. Okay? That controls how you actually think. Your neurons. You have the most neurons, not in your brain, in your stomach, brother. Okay? It controls everything. This is your first brain. Why do you think it looked like worms, the intestines? What was the first being on this earth? Something that could survive besides bacteria. A fucking worm. What was the first dragon called? A worm. What does a snake look like? A worm. Who was the antagonist in the Bible? A worm, a snake. Come on, man. Do your research. That's all I'm just trying to tell y'all. I'm surrounded by idiots. So my boy is telling me, man, you got to start on that point. Man, y'all, I ain't your goddamn boyfriend. Ask your man. But I can give you a little bit of game. Because I get lonely too. I get hungry too. I'm always angry. But I'm working on it. Let's work on it together. Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar. It's been another episode of Freezing the Game.